Hi guys, John Nesbitt here with the Customer Factory, and I'm here with another episode of what I'm calling my purpose-driven series, which is designed to help chiropractors reach their full potential. You can be purpose-driven, but then you have various barriers coming your way, like getting new patients and such, and I'm going to be here to help you solve that problem. If you follow along in this entire series, I'm going to hit every single issue that I know that keeps you from accomplishing your full purpose, all right? How's that sound? Okay, so today I'm going to key up something that came into me as a question. Somebody wanted to reach more PI cases. How do I reach more personal injury cases? Because we know these obviously fund very well. Well, I'm going to tell you, there's a problem. If you try to do marketing to reach PI cases, you're running into two major barriers, right? Your first primary barrier is that people do not respond to the cause of their pain. They respond to the symptom of their pain. What's that mean? Like if someone's got whiplash from him being in a car accident, all they know is they've got neck pain and that hurts. They're not making the connection that, oh, well, this is an insurance covered thing. We're not as likely to make that connection, right? Or if they have a slip and fall versus a slip and fall at home or a slip and fall at Walmart, that's not that much different to your average consumer. He still hurts in whatever way he's been injured, right? And that, when you're running marketing and advertising, that's what he'll respond to. He won't respond to, have you had a slip and fall at a commercial business? Well, maybe a little bit they'll respond, right? But it's very difficult. And that brings me to the second point. Not only is it difficult to reach them, but the proof that it's hard to reach them is look how much money the attorneys have to spend to reach these same people. They spend millions of dollars, billboards, radio, buses, the side of passenger pigeons, anything you find, they'll put an ad on anything, those guys. Why? Because it's hard to get these guys. Now, why it works for attorneys is they have about an order of magnitude more money they can make off a case than we can, right? I mean, they can go out and get tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars off of some cases, while simply in the chiropractic and the actual healthcare aspect of it, there's just not that much money to go around, so they will always be over-marketing and overspending you. So even if you do go into that market, you're actually competing with guys who pretty much, compared to this industry, have unlimited money, right? Because they have a much higher margin. So those are two primary barriers that people run into and why they can't get PI cases, market for PI cases, right? But I am not going to just give you a problem. I'm going to give you solutions on this video, right? So here's the solution. First of all, number one is just market like crazy. Just market like crazy. You want people who have been in car accidents and have whiplash, market for neck pain. A certain percentage of those guys will be PI cases, right? And it's actually, and all the runs that come in after that are just gravy. So say 20% are PI cases, then that means the other ones are just freebies that come along with it that you can close and do well. Of course, you got to be able to close to do this. Sometimes this PI cases thing is something that people use as a crutch when they can't really close, is they want an attorney to send somebody over who's more or less pre-closed for them. If you can close, marketing like crazy is always the solution pretty much so to getting PI cases, because you'll get PI cases in the door that way. The second way to handle this, and this is something that we've come up with, is you need to, in order to get attorneys to send you these PI cases, because they are the ones who, look, an attorney spent all this money to get the PI cases in his door. All you have to do now is get them from that one guy, the attorney, right? Attorney referrals, another great holy grail that people chase. How do you do that? Well, nothing will ever replace the let's go to lunch thing, the knock on doors thing, the send them a gift basket thing. I mean, these are all things you have to do to kind of make yourself stand out from attorneys. Now, a program that we have that we're running is to actually raise your visibility amongst the attorney and the people around him. We use Facebook to target that, basically the legal community in your area, right? So not just the attorney, but his family, his friends, the people that work with him. These people all start seeing ads, seeing content from you. Actually, not even advertisements. They see content from you, and the content is calculated and written in such a way as to raise your profile and make you stand out as a potential good partner for that attorney's office, right? I won't go into the details of all the program here, but just know that if you want to get in front of these guys, they have to know who you are. Even your knock on doors things helps if they've seen you before and respect you and think well of you, right? If you put out the right kind of communication to just that market, it works. It's kind of expensive, that marketing, because you're going to such a targeted group. You really look at it this way. How many responses do you need in a year? If you get 3 new attorneys start working with you in the next 6 months, you're probably doing all right, because they're spending all the money to bring in the PI cases and they're funneling straight to you pre-closed. Easy money, easy cases, everybody wins, right? So those are my 2 solutions for how you get the PI cases. Don't make the mistake of trying to chase them with different media. You'll waste money. Believe me, I've wasted a ton of my own money and client money chasing this down the street to figure this out. So if you want the benefit of my tens of thousands of dollars worth of experience, there it is, and I will see you in the next video.